play down a little bit. Welcome in. Great job, you guys. Thumbs up on your way in, please. I see you guys are doing that. It's amazing. I'm gonna let the countdown continue. Sorry, it's been a few days. I needed to give it some time to watch how the Sebastian Rogers was playing out. It's very interesting. It's exactly what I thought it would be. Sebastian is another Summer Moon Wells case. 110%. I'm going to give you lessons tonight how to spot Summer Moon Wells. Got gone, just gone. They're just gone. They're just gone children. Welcome in. So I actually had a whole different presentation that was ready yesterday. And I'm like, I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see what comes through for me. I'm waiting. And I'm happy I did because it gives me more information to use in order to show you guys and educate you guys on what is going on here. Welcome into I was about to say welcome in Summer Moon Wells. Welcome WCAA Network. Hey Muffin Top, if you all don't know, she's my amazing mod. Justice coming soon. Boston, hi there. Lisa, welcome in. Bernie, hey, welcome in. Shazam, how you doing? I think it's been a while. Rebecca. So this is just one little photo. I'm going to pick on Dolly. Now, for those who don't know my channel well, welcome on in. Everything I do and say falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. It's all for entertainment and educational purposes only. Literally only. We're here to help bring justice to the children by telling the story from the children. So what I do here is I just let them guide me. I listen. I don't rush myself on. I don't go on if I'm not supposed to. And let me tell you, I really wanted to go on yesterday, but there's certain feelings that come through to me that I know I'm not going to go on. And that happened yesterday, and now I know why. Because the information and gifts of information were given to me today through JLR Investigates and Dolly Vision. They're on the road again. They're on the road again. Love the car rides because the car rides speak to me. They speak volumes. What I do is, yes, is he in a car? He might be in a car. I don't know because I don't know him and I'm not by him. I don't know anything about him. But what I do know is the fake car. I call it the fake car because beneath the deep fake, which is them driving to the location of Sebastian, beneath that is information about these murders, these children, their story, their sacrifices. And if you look, that's the stick through the hand, which tells me that this is a Summer Moon Wells case. Hi, Vanessa. I think I said hi to Lisa. No, hi, Lisa. Oh, yeah, I did up there. Tells me that Sebastian is a Summer Moon Wells case. Now, when I say they're in a panic to get over there and get the trophies and find the trophies and do what they need, they're in a panic. Now, I get this information through watching Dolly Vision and JLR. It has nothing to do with them. What I mean by that is I'm not saying they're in a rush. Certain channels give me information, just like how other clairvoyants work. They watch and they listen, and other information comes through while they're watching someone else's reality. So you could be sitting in a room and looking at someone, and she's just sitting there, and someone's sitting there, and you'll be like, oh my God, she looks like she's totally crying. Doesn't mean that she is the one crying. You may have an intuitive thought that, oh my God, someone is about to cry that's maybe next to her or around her. So I'm not necessarily speaking about them. Yeah, you guys, please thumbs up on your way in and subscribe. We need to get these subscribers up. So Dolly Vision and JLR have always been channels I've gone to. Hi, Mary. Always. JLR, Dolly Vision, Molly. I say these all the time and go down the road. Tiffany Marie, Bullhorn Betty, Benny, Ziggy, Don B. Oh my God, there's so many. Oh my God. Don B. Ernie Shell, Tina, so many of them. And I don't mix it up. I kind of basically stay with the same people. And it goes in shifts, as if spirit guides move the players around the chess game. Like they're players around a chess game, right? Cam and L for sure. Yep. And this is what's happening. Before I show you my PDF, I want to show you the video, just short clips of the video that I'm talking about. Because it's always wonderful to show a video, right? It's this video that he did, like 3 or 4 of them, but I watch it through my third eye. I watch it through my intuition, through my third eye. And I listen to how my body is reacting to certain parts. And then I go and get them. So it's this part here that I'm talking about. This little part here, during this part of his video. Wow, I hope my dog, let me move this to sides to stop. So it's this part of the video. There you go. You guys have to watch this very carefully. This is serious information. Let me get rid of the dog because this is very fucking serious. Hold on. what's insecure. This is critical information that I'm about to show you. Like I didn't see this before. I've never seen this little bit of information here, you guys. This here is the part of the video. Wait, let me see what you guys are saying. It's part of the video that is critical. I'm going to be putting it right now. I'm putting this, please pay attention is all I want to say, is to recognize what I'm showing you here. I'm going to put it on the big screen. This here is him in his car, and the feet are on the ground. He's driving. I want you to notice the strings. I want you to notice the parts. I want you to notice the covering of the bottom of the car. Now, is this really in his video? Is this something that he actually has on the bottom of his car? I don't know. And I don't give a shit. You know why? Because this is not about him. This is not about him. Take a screenshot of this. These are called elements of the Summer Moon Waltz case. The children know these strings very well. They know this information very well. This is the only part of the video where my heart jumps. Sebastian Rogers, I feel, was placed right here. He's either coming out of the well or going in the well. But there's a reason that this piece of video struck me so freaking hard. Now, what I did was I took this slice of video. The heck? See, there's black spots in here. That's his video. See the car? Look at the car. Look. Wait, it's in a black spot. Wait. The fuck? Look at the bottom of the car. Wait. This is the part I feel, you guys, so what I do is I read clairvoyantly, and what I feel is a major sense of information that is critical to this case. I see it in here. I don't see Dolly the whole time. I don't know who Dolly is. I will be excited to meet him at the convention. I will be there. And I will have every one of my photos for him to review. Maybe we could do a live while he reviews it. Wait, I'm going to get back to the well. Let's get back to the well. Where's the well? His mustache is missing. Mustache is missing. Oh my goodness, what is in here? Whoa, that doesn't even look like Dolly. You guys, do you agree with me? Does anyone see that? Put a 1. Let me take a screenshot if that doesn't even look like him. This doesn't look like him. There's a black spot in here that I want to see. It's in here. Right in here. So what I see, this doesn't look like Dolly. You want to know what this looks like? Everyone looks like Brian Kohlberger's father to me. This does not look like Dolly. This here does not look like Dolly. It's not even his face. So this here oh, this is all broken up. You guys, watch the well. You need to watch the well over here. Okay? Don't watch him. Watch the shifts. That's not Dolly. I'm sorry. It does not look like Dolly at all. It's the well. It's this whole area. Whatever is going on here and back here and here is speaking to me. So if I were the investigators, I'd be looking at footage, this footage, and look over here. This, and this. I have a complete connection to this. I feel like something happened here. Look at the water. Don't look, it's not about Dolly. And I do know a UPS truck pulls up. See what's happening? Look at all the cars over there. And the people. See? This commotion. And this. I feel a significant piece of information is going on here. Let me get to the beginning of it. Oh, it's a lot. It's a lot. Okay, so what? There's people here. The car moved. He like does something really weird with this cone, but at the end of the day, it's the information that's right here. This here. The fuck is that? His hand? If that's his hand, there's no way his hand looks like that. I'm sorry. His hand doesn't look like that, you guys. This is Boom. You guys, there is some kind of evidence over here. Look at the rope. Look at the rope. Who's that? What's in his ear? You guys, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. No, how uncomfortable are you watching this? Look at his ear. You guys take a screenshot and look at this ear. Look at the mouth is bloody. This can't be him. There's something going on in this video, underneath the video. This is a rope. I'm telling you, it's in the water. You guys, this Sebastian Rogers has something to do with the rope and being pulled out of the water. Something is going on right now within the last 48 hours. I truly feel it over at his location. What is this rope? See, it's stuff like this that I want to know what that is. See, it doesn't stick because it's... Now let me teach you something. Stuff like this doesn't stick because it's between the layers. This is something that is between the layer, and I can't get a frame to stop it on. It's very hard to. Let's see. Look at the ear. I'm taking screenshots and I'll pull these up when we're done with the video. It can't be his hand. It's not Dolly's hand. They want you to think it is. Okay, right here. Right here. I don't like this. Right here. The grass. The movement that's going on in this area. And watch, a UPS truck comes. Then he does something silly like this. Now, I know this bright orange and stuff, when I see this in the Summer Moon Wiles cases, it's significant. But I don't know. Let's hear what he says something when he lifts it up. And it's just strange. But I want to show you the UPS truck that pulls up. See the movement back there? Okay, here's the UPS truck. Right here. This is a truck. Right here. But watch how fast it disappears. Watch. See, UPS. So this to me is a critical piece right here. Right here. In this oval thing. And it looks oval. But take your screenshots. And then I'm going to show you how I believe it changes. The water area, I bet, changes. See, ever so slightly. This, if I were out there, I would plant my ass right at this location and watch for the activity. Right here. Right here. Right here. Right in the well. So I'm going to show you the different things that I collected during this video, and to tell you that I believe a well like this is significant to all of the summer moon wells, children. When you see something like this, you need to pay attention. And pay attention to what's surrounding it and what's going on around it. And the elements that are shown in the story that's going on over here. All the way to the left-hand side. That's a major story going on over there. All those people moving. See? To me, they're carrying something. Watch. Wait, let me do it this way. I'll turn the sound off. Watch over here. Up. So now over here, was there always a number 2 on there? Was there always a number 2? Yeah, I just didn't notice it. Watch over here. Over here. Over here you want to watch. Okay. Here goes some movement. Oh, now the people are there. They weren't there a second ago. You see that? Like 1 second ago it was empty. Nope, let's go this way. Let me you go all the way to the beginning of that area. It's right after the rope and this thing. Whatever this is, his face looks bloody. That doesn't even look like him. That is so disgusting, whatever that is. Take a screenshot. Here I am. Ooh. Ew. That's not a hand. Right? What the hell is this? Well, it's right in here. All right, so let's... You'll see all the V's. Okay, you're going to watch. Okay, so I'm going to put this on. Right after this disgusting thing. All right, here we go. It's not his hand, trust me. It's bizarre. See, and then it does something weird. I just have a feeling that they should really be looking at this location. I'm sure that there's something going on here that Dolly's watching because the people are coming out. So maybe these are people that are coming, but what I'm telling you through, when I watch this through my third eye, I'm saying that this to me would be a location that I would go look at as an FBI or an agent. It has nothing to do with Dolly directly. It has to do with the fact that I have a certain sensation while I'm looking at this piece of property, while I'm looking at the well, while I'm looking at that thing going down, you know. While I'm looking at all this, I feel a certain sensation of it. This is somewhere that needs to be looked. For all I know, he looked here already, but this is a spot that needs to be looked at. It needs to be looked at. That's what I know. That's what I know, and I don't want to play it continuously because it's his video. I would suggest to go look at his video. I'm going to show you some screenshots, but this, to me, it would be an area to look at. I'm going to show you screenshots that bring elements of the Summer Moon Wells case, and I feel very strongly about this position here. I do. I do. I feel a sense of something here. So whatever location this is that he went to, is something that I would go back to. I would go back to it. And I just see different people in here. That's just what I do. You know, is Dolly changing heads? No. What I'm telling you is there's a lot of people that are involved in this case. It's another Summer Moon Wells case. There's a lot of people involved that are doing the cleanup mess, that are needing to go on location, that there's a whole chain of people. And again, it's not about him. It's not about him. So, where's my Dolly? It's about the elements that he shows. So again, the fake car. The car is everything. And within the video, I could show you that when I say fake car, that means that these kids and these victims they travel, right? And the pieces of these elements wind up around their bodies. Just like this, just like what you see on Dolly's, it's not Dolly, right? It's the elements are, let me point them out. They're always the same. This thing up here, the V on the neck, and these pieces that go over the shoulders. And it's never a car. These windows are smaller, and the information that's within these videos shows me what is not a car. And this is certainly shows me, wait, this is the PDF. I'm going to bring it in closer. That we know just from watching the video just now, you know full-heartedly that Dolly's real window isn't this small. So this is what's beneath the deep fake. I'm happy I showed you a little bit of the video before I started. This is what's beneath the deep fake, is there's small little windows like that, right? Now, Dolly's car doesn't show that because he's doing his thing. But what's beneath his deep fake tells the story of the Summer Moon Wells children. Right here. And this is why I'm here. This is why I am here, to show you this particular kind of information so the children get justice. These are pieces that follow these cases. These are elements that are a part of this continuously ongoing secret. There's a secret, and between JLR and Dolly, Justin for all is, I don't know where he went. And Dolly, you know, underneath his regular hand shows a completely beat up hand. You see? And we know that Dolly's hand doesn't look like that, but what I am telling you is this is what they do to the victim's hand. This is what they do to the victim's fingers. The fingers basically are no longer most of the time. I'm going to change the contrast on this finger so you could see the hearts on the hand. These are, I call it mesh. And with the hearts, and this, the hands go on here, and the fingers are in like a, they go in like a finger cutter. And this is what I see here, and this is what happens to the children. And that's a finger cutter, what you see there. That is a critical piece of equipment. Critical. And this happens to these victims. And we know that this isn't his hand. This is telling the story. It's telling the story. The fingers, the hands, the eyes. The eyes have particular kind of mesh that goes through these eyes, right? Like this. And when I see victims beneath the deep fake, they usually look like this. Going through, I'm shown the victims that are going through torture. And many a times, like what you see here, it's beneath the creators. It shows the elements that I consistently, for it will be 3 years, see in their eye. It's not like, you know, all of a sudden I'm showing you the mesh with the hearts in their eyes. No. Summer Moon Wells was cremated. She was sacrificed with this stuff in her eyes. And I'm being shown it really clear, and that's because Sebastian went through the same torture, and the parents know. They know what happened to him. They are just like a Don Wells and Candace Wells. Their conversation is identical. He was just gone. Just gone. No shoes on. Same conversation. It's the same story. Listen to how they speak, just like Candace did. And she went in for a piece of candy with Grandma because she always liked to have candy. And she did this because we always washed our hands. Like, no one gives a shit about those details. If you have a child that's gone, you're not giving those details. Oh, it's because I taught her to do that. This lady's doing the same thing. It's the exact same conversation she's having. She's saying the same information. Same information. And the way that her mannerism is speaking it is the same. So you get the gist that in his video, all of this, you know, people that are new may be like, well, who cares? That's like a reflection of something. No, it is not. It's helping. Maybe it is, but it's helping me tell the story that this is what children go through. They're going through sacrificial things that are, you guys, they do things that we can't even imagine that they do. You understand? Do things that we can't even imagine happens. Major element. You guys, I show that all the time. Major element. And that is not in his video anywhere. That's, let's see, the 21612. I'll try to find it. Yeah, totally the same. This blue thing is an element of summer moon. This is a trophy. This is a cylinder. This is summer moon Wells case, you guys. This is what it is. Right here. I'm going to crop in, and I want you to look at this whole little area and understand that this here is part of the children's story. Right here. This. You guys have seen that over and over and over and over. Over and over. Those are Michelle Prince. Welcome in. These are just called trophies. They're trophies of their sacrifices. These are trophies of ritual sacrifices. And within the car is different information. I mean, this is this here. It shows. Let's, for instance, look to the right, the maroon part of his jacket. This here, let me make this bigger. This here, you have seen on Benny so many times as part of the deep fake while he's in the car. The same thing. Now that maroon bump and what's going on here isn't, what his jacket doesn't look anything like this. Nothing like it. Wait. Nothing. This is what it looks like beneath his jacket. This. And that's what the deep fake's called. And that's what Benny has on under his deep fake. All day long. I have almost 800 videos to show this. And then as the video goes on, the front of the car shows me different information. It changes. What changes is under his layer, which I call the deep fake, is this. So these are the same parts of the car, 3 of them, that are showing you 3 different stories. Because during the video, it changes. It doesn't stay consistent. I'm showing it to you. These videos, it seems as if I grab them right in the beginning when they come out, the information's super easy to show. So underneath the video shows different phases of this car because what's underneath it is the deep fake car. See, these are different pieces that they show. These are pieces of the equipment. So for those that have been watching, and if you haven't, you're learning. So keep learning. Don't get frustrated, and don't give up. Because there are only a handful of elements that I consistently am showing. The white pieces of the machine I call which is part of the sacrifice. This is what is now at the front of his car. See? These white pieces are consistent. And they shift throughout the video. So the white pieces may look that way that I just showed you. Maybe I should put it back in here. Here, this way. But if you go a couple frames later, the car beneath the deepfake changes. See the strip? This is the same. It's all next to the wheel. But the information changes. This shouldn't be in there anywhere. The whole thing changes. Because whoever puts this stuff beneath is telling the story of Summer Moon. They're telling the story of Sebastian. The story is being told to whoever is listening to these guys. And whoever's listening, they're all making a shitload of money. That's what the front of the car looks like as well. It looks like the white pieces, and then these are the maroon and green. Just change. They shift. So here's, I never noticed it said a number 2 on there. Guys, there's a number. Is that what you guys see? Do you guys see a number 2? Let me blow this up. This here. There is something about the wells here. There's a number 2 and there's a number 5 inside the well. Look. Let me crop it. I'm telling you guys, this would be the answer to me if I were the cops. I'd follow my elements. Look, you turn this. And this is what's inside the well. This. So let me crop the number 2 in here. So here, inside the well, like I'm telling you, I didn't see that number 5 before. Here's your 5 and the 2. And you see the little face sticking out? That's that, like, raccoony face. I would tell whoever isn't crooked to go here. To go here. End of story. Literally. I have a very strong feeling about it. Oh. Let's look at the pictures I took snapshots of. Was this little red car there before? Was that little red car there the whole time? Huh. So that little red car, that's right there by, is not here in the whole video. Because, oh wow, the white car is moved over. See? You see that? I'm telling you, the cars go inside the cars. Do you see what they just did here? Look. Here, right here. Your white car is against this thing. Here's your white car and your people. So what, did they move the car over during that one little snippet and put a red truck here? That's a little teeny red truck, which all of a sudden this car is where the red truck was. But that's like a mini red truck. That's a mini red truck. And there's a truck, and there's a car behind this car. Look at that. The truck is pulling away the evidence. I'm telling you, here it is. Boom. That's a mini car. That's a mini truck. That's not a big truck, you guys. It's a little truck. And what's with all these fucking white cars? All, like, there's the same car? It's the same car twice. See? Same car twice. So there's 3 of them. I don't think so. Wow. I see summer. You guys, I can't say that any loud enough. Summer moon, summer moon, summer moon, summer moon, summer moon, missing children. There is information here, and this is critical information. Critical. So if you know anyone who wants to listen, you tell them to come listen. Because the white, the blue, or the white, the maroon, the green cars, this doesn't make any sense. And this is summer moon, summer moon, summer moon. This, for all we know, you guys, is in Mexico. What I'm telling you is whoever put it in here is the one to ask questions. You see what I'm saying? Like, think about it. Whatever they're covering up is what they need to find out. Because it happened to be in today's video. Okay? This is today's video. The red truck here is gone. Now, many times I can't get a good picture because I can only get half, because that's how they slice it. It like stops. So what you want to look at here is information that authorities would find interesting, right? Like authorities would find interesting this. Let me crop it. Oh, I could get it bigger. This is what they'd find interesting. That what's by that section looks like this. Okay? And crop it. I mean, there's a lot of movement of cars here, including a UPS truck. Here we go. Okay. Open this up a little. Brighten it. Okay. So now we have a yellow pickup, a yellow tractor. This stuff, and then it was showing this before. This is the same. See? This is the same. Oh my God, that's so weird. The cars move. Yeah, it reminds you of the Idaho 4, totally. Yeah, there's a lot of silhouettes in here, and there's a lot of information. This here is so Kylie Rodney that it can't even, like all the way to the left, you see that number 5, like yellow thing. These cars are basically like coming up that ramp, is what I'm saying. They use these little cars. So what happened to this? See how strange this looks? Doesn't it look like that's a child? A lot going on. I didn't want to show it. I'm showing this here. It's a lot, and I found it too important to not put this up tonight before my other presentation, right? This here is stuff that Is it in this well? I don't know. But what I can tell you is summer moon wells missing children have a way of communicating to me. They communicate very strong, and without doubt, I understand what they're saying and to look at. So when I'm shown this, that's the well, I know what they're saying is they're underground. They have walked through the wells. I'm not saying wells property as much as I am the wells of the water, right? Here, when you turn it the other way, the inside of this changes. It doesn't matter which way I turn it. Let me turn the other one the other direction, so you have. So I show you that that's good. Whoop. That there's different bits of information that shows. Just different bits. So I just follow how I'm supposed to show it. Right? And this was an easy one to show. Let me bring up this other photo. So this one bothers me. Doesn't that look like Brian Kohlberger's father, you guys? That doesn't look like him. Let me brighten it up. This I'm going to put his face right next to it. So let's make this smaller. This is supposed to be Dolly. Now, this is the one who doesn't look like him at all, but these are different people. These are different people. That does not look like Dolly to me. Really strange. It's not. There's no way that is, right? Then the other one, which I said wasn't him, but he has, this guy's not Dolly, and he's very bloody, and he has a thing in his ear. So these two are not the same at all. This dude, we're looking at a victim. No matter how you want to slice and dice it, this is under the deep fake. This dude's a victim. This was what's under. I had to take this picture because it laid between the layers. This is what his ear looks like. This here is an element. This here is what the victims get placed on them. This here is your V. Period. It is. It is. So when you see this on the side of someone's head and you're watching the summer moon Welshit, this is called equipment. And the children know it. Yes, it's a critter in his ear. Correct, Michelle. Correct. Michelle asked, and the answer is yes, it's a critter. Quentin Simon had the same thing on the side of his head. Now, when I say that no one speaks of the things that I say, they won't speak of this. This won't be spoken about. But it is very, very important. Just as it's important to look at the elements that I show in the videos. Now, is that possibly there? Yeah. But what I'm saying is it's stuff like this that supports this group. It's to look for those pieces of information, you see. Where's that other photo? Oh. So this here is important. This was important enough for me to put this above and beyond what I was going to go over tonight. But I do have a great presentation for tomorrow morning. I'll show you part of the video that you guys could go watch his video. Let me see if this one's it. And just go watch it yourself and just use it as a learning tool. It's not about going over there and like, oh, he's guilty. He's not, okay? I don't really talk about what they are. But all I know is I want you to watch this one. Wait. This one. There we go. So this is the part of the video that is critical to watch in order to learn about the elements. So you could recognize it and understand that this is serious. So right here, you just take a screenshot. Do this together. This is what validates the information that's coming through. Sometimes I'm able to use a video and show you guys the critical information that lies beneath easier than others. And this is one of them. And what that does, it gives validation to what your own eyes are seeing. And it's very important that you trust yourself. Trusting what you see is extremely important to this process. So I showed you this before. You could go to 11.11, 1 hour, 11 minutes and 45 seconds in. Take a screenshot, because you may be like, holy shit, I see something in his ear. I see that incredible piece of, element that Lori's been showing for 2+ years. Screenshot it and then brighten it up And if you have to, like this one, I will turn. Again, I turned it. All I did was brighten it and turn it. Brighten it and turn it. And you just want to continue through kind of like that same piece of information. Oh, it's interesting that that thing is in this one. So if you were to look at, oh, and then it's a tire. So if we were to look at this as a victim, right, and take screenshots of the story going on, it's telling us a story. We forgot to talk about the tire. A tire is part of this process, meaning if the law enforcement saw a tire by a location that they think a child is, take notice. If you see a bunch of tires there with rope wrapped around it, take notice. Elements. So we go a little further, and there's a tire, and there's a rope. So it happens to be, which I didn't know, that this is a story, right here is the story of the victim. We're by the water, we have the tire, we have the rope, we have the V, we have the hearts. Yeah, and the clouds have a whole story. I'm not going to go into that, because what I want to stay with right now is information that you guys could validate yourself, because sometimes when you look at clouds, like someone could say, oh, you'll see one thing and your neighbor will see another. It's true. So here, I would say, is the head of the victim. See, look by the eyes. So Kylie Rodney, Ethan Chapman, Summer Moon, Michael Vaughn, Harmony Montgomery, they've all touched these ropes. Like, these are important. These are important. This is important, as a tire is. It has to be important, or it wouldn't be right in this placement. So this is how, in the clouds, This is how the story is told to me. And I trust it. I trust it full-heartedly. So, this is the story. It's all right in here. See, look at the clouds now. It all tells a story. This tells a story of that victim. See how there's all those different layers? So we're not going to look at the faces. What I'm going to show you are these elements in here. How pictures like this, when you get everything layered on top of each other, take a snapshot and then just look at the part of the photo that is clear, super clear. The part here, they'll show you, the part that sticks out to you. And that is the element in the ear. So what I'll do is turn this around. See? Brighten it a little bit more. The teeth are really bad, just FYI. I was going to show you how the teeth change throughout this video, but whatever. I mean, there's so much that goes on. I have to stick with the ones that are really critical right now, and these are critical pieces. See? Yeah, heads wind up on platters. I mean, the stuff that I say sounds so ridiculous, but it's true. You know, I'm not the one who's doing this. Somebody is doing this. Like, this is all sacrifice. This is all I see is sacrifice. I don't see anything outside of sacrifice in this video. Like, all of this information here should be giving some group that's watching a headache, because I would think that I'm a big fucking headache to these people, because I don't stop. Like, I'm not going to stop showing the stuff that's underneath the video. There's no room for this to be underneath the video, but yet it is. And yet the authorities have not talked about it. Like, in there is are different faces. I see them. Like, that, like, these do not all look like Dolly to me. See? They all do not look like Dolly. They just don't. See? That doesn't. So this is the part that has to be looked at. So all of these little pieces have to be looked at and analyzed by the authorities. This whole section, I'm just going over it so you guys know this is all you need to do. The fuck is that? Oh. Oh, I see a major element. Here it is. Okay, so authorities, I know I'm going to send my guy to come listen to this. You got to listen to me, and you've got to hear me when I say this. You've got to look into this damn video. You have to look into this video. This here oh wow, you guys. Remember how I said it's, if you could layer that little box in where the picture in the box is the same as what you're taking, what that's underneath it. That's the closest to the truth. So, what this is telling me is it got carried away. See? Here's another one that's important. This is telling and giving us answers as well. And what this is telling me is those are the number 5 box. It gets taken away by truck somewhere. They get pulled away. And those cars are, the cars are under the car. I'm telling you, they put cars under cars. That's what Don Wells has on his property. It's cars under cars. So look how weird those clouds are moving. Look at his hands. I want to look at the friend in here. There is, I showed enough of that. I showed this. So, what I can say is that it's in putting Dolly aside. It's important that the authorities look at footage or wherever they could find anything that would show an area with these water wells. And these are very, very deeply thought out plans. Like, he is a Summer Moon Wells victim. I mean, no doubt about it in my head. None. Yeah, this was important. I have a presentation. Let me see this. That is going to be held for, let's see. Could do it the next time. Let me see how big this is. I think I'm going to go through a little bit of it right now because I think that it's a good lead-in. And yeah, it's a good lead-in. And I'll just change the description of tonight's live. I want to add a little something before we end tonight. I want to let you guys think about something tonight. How many different faces is it that you do see within these videos, right? Like, many a times I show you all the different bennies, all the different bullhorn betties, you know, all the different mollies, but do you see different faces, or am I just telling you there's different faces? Put a 1 if you see the different faces. This here in the car here is a serial killer. Oh God, what's your name? Wait, let me look this up. Wait. Wait for it. It is. I want to show you that many of these murderers from years ago, Richard Ramirez, this to me could be a front picture to thank you for those ones to any of the Summer Moon Wells chapters. This here, a head in that V like that with the window and the plexiglass, is just like the one to the left, which comes from that Faith guy that Benny's friends with. Now, many of these faces and many of this information, I think, goes back years. Just want to put that out there. This presentation started out with me focusing in on the hands, right? I've been doing the hands and the fingers, and I'm trying to bring you guys through like a learning lessons. And this is how I started it out. This is one of the creators I follow to get information. Christina Randall is one of the ones I just don't talk about her a lot, but I get tons of information from her. And I just wanted to use her stuff tonight just so you know that there's different creators that I get them from. I get hers. I go to get hers because I'm thrown that way. Anytime I watch Ryan Upchurch, I think of her. I don't know why, I just do. And it's the hands, the hands, the hands, the hands that tell the story of these children. There is something so horrific that goes on with the fingers and with the hands. I don't even think, if I was given the words to talk about it, I don't even think I would be able to talk about it. This is a close-up. This is just this comes from her video, but that has nothing to do with it. It shows sacrifice, and it shows this is going on. It's in the bathroom. These sacrifices need plumbing. They need plumbing, you guys. And if you look at the bathrooms, look at the sinks, and you just look at the plumbing, just keep that in mind. So if you are an investigative reporter one day and you want to go to a location, go into the bathroom. Follow the plumbing. Follow the white piping. The hands in these videos don't ever make sense. Where's it coming from? Oh, it's my You know what? I didn't know what that noise was. I'm like, oh my God, my candle is flickering so much. It's making tons of noises. It's so strange. Look at the hands. So she's just bending backwards in a sink, right? Look at the hands. They don't make sense. There's an extra hand. Now she's against a mirror, but even if the mirror was showing her hand, this still doesn't make any sense. See? They're all different hands. So when you watch these videos, just like I showed you of Dolly Vision, hands don't make sense in any of the victims' videos. So if you're like, holy shit, that hand looks so strange. Yeah, it is strange. There's lots of extra hands and different fingers, as if they're just not attached to anything. They're just there. Pay attention. It's torture. They're torturing them. The way in this is the video to the right. I just stayed with one. It's Christina Randall's. It doesn't make a difference though. But this is to the right is this. It's the video that I'm getting these pictures from. I stayed with one video. I see that all the time, especially when I used to pull that information from Molly. Molly left us with, oh my God. What is that noise? So weird. Got some noises in here, you guys. Molly Golightly left us with such wonderful information that I use daily. Daily. I think of her as much as I did when she had channels, because I happen to have collected all of her information before she left us. I don't know what happened to her, but in all these videos, the hair, they've got shit in their heads. And that's what's going on in this video. I see sacrifice within this video. And yeah. This is just stuff that appears within her video, and because it changes so much and shows so much information, I couldn't stop pulling her stuff apart, because when a video falls apart like this, I pay attention. It falls apart because it's being played with. It's being manipulated. These are cylinders, right? The cylinders that we see here is the same. Where is it? Wait for it. Oh, it's further up. Funny. It's the same as something I'll show you in a little bit. But this is Summer Moon Wells in her cylinder. Faces change. Faces change. They show different bits of information. I thought this was a fun one. I love when I get it. She's an adorable channel, by the way. This isn't about her. Yep. But this is Christina Randall, who has got a nice channel, but again, doesn't look like her. I kept this because when I look at this, I only think about this photo. The one that's supposed to be Ryan Upchurch. Oh, wow. Doesn't this look like the dolly that we didn't know? Doesn't this look like that dolly? Wait, let me look. Where is it? Is this it? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Look at this, you guys. Look at the lips. Oh, wow. That is like just like the same. I don't have them. This is, look at the little lips. Oh, wow. Oh my God. See, this is one of the aha moments. This is exactly how shit comes together. I wasn't see how I started tonight. I started with this presentation. I wasn't supposed to do that presentation, and I put this one aside. And then I wasn't going to do this one, and I am. I've got to take a snapshot of this. Oh, wait. Wait, let me get a little less red on this one. Yeah, they both, look at this one. You guys, this is very close. This is very close. Look at this one, the littler one. Wait. And with her hand is around one of the elements. Look. The one in the smaller one. The one in the smaller one is this. Wow. That is crazy shit. Right? It took 2 hours. Sometimes it takes that long for an aha moment. This is one of them. So this came from Dolly Vision, and this came from Ryan Upchurch. So at the end of the day, this ain't no Ryan Upchurch, and this ain't no Dolly Vision. You see. Let's see if we put it this way. Oh my goodness, I can't stop looking at this one. Wow. That's amazing. Aha moments. That's amazing. So this, she even looks like this. Is where I was going at with this. See? This looks like her too. So that's what I was showing. I was saying that there's different faces. But tonight earlier, for those that were not here, Dolly Vision turned into this dude who looks like Brian Kohlberger's father. Also, let me show you. Brian Kohlberger's father is the... No. That's that funny. Brought up the wrong Brian Cole. Well, everyone knows what the father looks like, so I don't think I'm gonna... Not gonna bring it up. Unbelievable. See? And that's not what she looks like either. It's not what she looks like. And this is Ryan's video, which showed these crazy pictures in there. But the women in here, we know as her. But the video that he did with this red background, she was in there somewhere. But maybe I picked her out like that because, really more so because of this. The other person I needed to mention tonight, was this guy to the right. The guy to the right travels with Candace Wells and goes to all those places that she sets up a booth. This guy reminds me of the guy to the left. So just keep that in mind. The guy to the left, that is Cracking Case's vigil. And he was at the vigil. This is him with Candace getting their face painted. A lot going on here. But to me, this dude is telling the same part of the story as Molly always tells in the car. This photo of Molly in the car, this photo of Aaron Carter in the car, this photo of that guy Faith in the car next to Aaron Carter in the car. You see that this is all the same as what I just showed you 2 hours ago. I started telling you and showing you this information. When I say that these are victims, these victims have the same information on them as I just showed you in this in the Dolly video. Same information on them. The V's on the face, the 5's on the back, the rope, the whole thing. And again, it all goes back to Robert Vaughn's blueprint where he made all this shit. And what's showing to the left, you guys? I believe that is John Wayne Gacy's wife. John Wayne Gacy's videos and John Wayne Gacy's photos match up, you guys, as sick as you don't want to hear this, to the stories that I tell of Summer Moonwell's children. This is John Wayne Gacy's wife. She is standing in, to me, telling the same information. There's victims in there. They're in there. And this matches this with the eyeballs and all this shit that's going on in here. John Wayne Gacy. I can't say it because it's John Wayne Gacy's wife, I think. The right is Robert Vaughn's blueprint of torture room is correct. On the right is Robert Vaughn's place that I have all of the equipment coming out of. This matches. This matches. Look at the eyeballs in his back there. Just like this. As if she's sitting in this room. As if she was in this room. Chris, she gives me a lot of information. Her ponytails and her whatever the locks really remind me a lot of the deep fakes and the shapes that tell the story of Summer Moon and the information that tells the story of Summer Moon. I find it within her hair, and this is why. This is why. It's looks like that. This here again is also part of the torture room. And this comes from the carnival. But when I'm looking at that, I see nothing more than torture. I see nothing more than Robert Vaughn's wood shop. It's the same thing to me. I have a lot of videos that back that stuff up, by the way. I showed you this. This is this. It's the deep fake car that's part of the equipment. This is the finger cutter. See how this is in the car? I showed this to you tonight and I said that's the finger cutter that's under Dolly's video. And I showed you his fingers in the front. Let's see. Oh, they're all put away. But this is what Dolly's looked like earlier. And this here is the cylinder that I showed you of Summer that just moments ago. These are trophies, you know, these are things that they gather. You know, this is probably what they're gathering for Sebastian. This is what was in Don B's trunk to the left. These are all the same. And this here, as crazy as this looks, and you know, you think it's just a movie, this isn't just a movie, this is real life. These pictures come from channels that gave them to me. I didn't Google, show me a bloodbath. No. This comes from the Summer Moon Wells cases. This comes from everything that I show you comes from a video that this all could be backtracked to a video. So the authorities could see, yeah, this is the location that holds all this shit because look at, they have all those crazy elements in here. I changed the color so you could see the V. These are cylinders with heads on a platter. What you're looking at here, it just matches all the way down. Everything matches. So when I said, oh, this is Summer in her cylinder, and this is what I grabbed this in the beginning where I'm like, what is it? What is she in, like a tube? I didn't know what she was in. She's in one of these. That's her. That's Summer. This here is the bread making. That's Summer. As is this. with Tim, or is this Tim Muller or David Dotson? I don't know. Who's flaring in here with her. Like, this now makes sense. Because you're looking at what it is. It's showed in a video. This is summer. This is summer. So all of this that I showed you is nothing different than Summer laying in the fake car. In the fake car, she is in a cylinder and she is in that plexiglass. She's in it. All the way back to this Jeep. Oh my God, the Appalachian Fairground days. This cylinder here is attached to the tree trunk. And that cylinder has a sheep in it or something. Has an animal in it. A lamb. Here's a lamb. I'll show you. This here came from Tim Mullen, I believe. This, I said, it has all the elements sticking in here that will go in the fake car. This right here actually has it all. It has the steering wheel and, in the front with the pot. This here is a lamb. Remember this? Which is significant to the sacrifices. And it's in a cylinder, which is going in the leaves, which is in the pond. They use a truck like that. It's all here. Yeah, it cooking in a pot. And this is Ryan Upchurch. Same video that I used earlier. This comes from the same video that I have Christina's photos. It's the photo all the way to the left that shows the little cylinder. See, like whatever is in there is kind of like it's saying. Wait, let me make this small. Let me grab summer moons instead. Wait. What you see all the way to the left is a little cylinder. It's this. And that use, that's this. They're all the same. This is all the same. That was Ryan Upchurch's face. But that's a little baby wrapped just like what you see here. This, if I go in closer, you'll see is a head. This is what the victims wind up looking like, you guys. I'm going to crop it and I'm going to put some contrast on it. So I got to be real careful how to. So this is a head. I cropped it. That's just like that little baby, correct. That's a baby with an adult. Now, I believe Summer was not a baby that she gave birth to. I believe that she gave birth to her boys and didn't give birth to the summer that we knew of. There was a different summer. I don't think she birthed this summer. I don't see it. I just don't see that happen. That happened, actually. That a summer birthed her, like a different person. This is the resurrection. This is sacrifice. This is what it looks like. This is what people are looking for, these children, and this is what happens to them. This is what happens to them. They can't bring them back as a whole person. They're not a whole person. And the parents don't want that. And it's this. The fingers tell a huge story. Oh, interesting. His finger has the 2 on it. That's what we just saw. Oh, interesting. We just saw this. It's Sebastian's video. I said, is that a 2? Look. I just showed that. I never seen a 2 before. This. That's crazy. I never seen a 2. Interesting. And this guy, just keeping him in here, because everything to the left, I didn't get to talk about this much. It's just, they're all element pieces. And he reminds me very much of the person that I see often. I keep going back to Ryan Upchurch's videos. That I see often in Ryan Upchurch's videos. It's kind of all swirling around him right now, right? It really is. This is a whole different section that I don't know I want to go into yet. This is Christina. Again, I'm showing, it's not her we're looking at, I'm showing you the elements. I'm showing you the sacrifices and what they look like. This is where I got that photo. From her. And the one I almost forgot was Gotcha Man. I get a lot of information from Gotcha Man. He has that raccoony looking thing next to him. I see it often. And that's the same thing that was in the Beast and Bunch to the left. Now, I think, yeah, and that is also, it's like one of these things. This comes from Gotcha Man. This is serious information. This is serious information. This is Gotcha Man's video. It's very intense to look at, and this is also from to the right. Just very intense information. I don't want to go over that right now. Okay, how weird is that? I need to show you guys this. Look at how weird this is. This is Gotcha Man's video. I don't understand this. He's a man. Maybe he's not a man. Maybe he's a woman. Maybe he's a woman. But this is a little confusing. Gotcha Man. What is this? What the heck is this? You have something going on in here that not quite sure what's going on. New construction. Whenever you see new construction in any of these people's videos, take notice. You must stop and take notice. It starts with new construction. It starts with new construction. What is it that starts? I don't know, but this is a needed thing. With plumbing and things and stuff. John Wayne Gacy. It showed it in all of his drawings as well, you guys. And his information really shows, this is John Wayne Gacy. I mean, he really shows what he did. And the little pinpoints that he used, all those little pins. Just like they do today. Go over that different time. What happened to this? So this is supposed to be Christina, but it just, I don't know who this is. But this is just flying around, different hands, different information. This is all part of the elements of the Summer Moon Wells case. And they're just flying all over these videos. They're in the hand, they're in the palm. The hand has the V, the fingers, the burnt fingers. I mean, this is kind of something that really speaks a lot. This photo has a tremendous amount of element. I am going to crop a few of them in to show you. Okay, this part. This here is a huge one. The hand is the big heart on the wrist. It's holding something. Oh, it gets so bright. I'll leave it like this. She always looks different. Christina Randall's information. Going through these because I'm going to stop at a few of these that I know are huge bits of connections, like this one. This here came from her video, but look at this. The same thing as cracking cases. This is the exact same element as cracking cases. Exact. Those are elements. And that hand looks more like the dolly one that we saw. Just like that. Right there. It's right there to the right. Oh, this is what the underground looked like under the video. These are a bunch of boxes with 5s and V's, you guys. This is in the same video, but what's under, like it's beneath their video that I was showing. This is what's beneath the video. The heck? Okay. This here, all right, I'm going to explain this. I'm going to go through this. This is also very critical information because this here comes from like Appalachian Fairground. This here comes from a fair, like wherever they have a carnival set up, wherever they have the ride set up. This here comes from that, the company that delivers all of the equipment. Let me see. A photo of it right here. Can't remember the name. It's got to be in my photos. It's the video. Oh my God. Let's see. Wait, guys. Might be in this presentation. So this comes from, they run the Appalachian Fairground. They run the fairs. They run the rides. They transport the rides. Let me see. I'm seeing if I have a name in that was maybe cropped out of these. I'm sure it's in here. Oh, come on. Give me a moment, you guys. I'm trying to find the name for you. Because they did all of the not conventions, the fairgrounds in Tennessee. Anyways, this comes from videos of theirs. And when I look at this stuff and I see close-ups of the elements, this is what's under the rides, you guys. They show this stuff as what's under the ride. I've got to find the name of the company. Wait a minute. I'm not going to be able to move forward until I do. I am looking right now because there's so many pictures I took screenshots of in the last couple days. And I know it'll be much easier if I look up my history. Okay. History. It is come on, yesterday. Jesus. Oh, Drew Exposition. Yeah. No. Yeah, Drew Exposition. They're the company, you guys, that does everything for these rides. So this is what's underneath it. And these are close-ups of the lights and elements that I've been showing you. But the most interesting thing that is in here is this. This is the finger cutter thing. And here matches perfectly to the equipment that I show from Robert Vaughn. This is the equipment close up in the Drew Exhibition videos. Let me get their logo. Let me get their logo so you see who I'm talking about. Image. Okay, you guys are going to know now what I'm talking about. Get this image. Okay. This comes from where is, oh, there it went. This is the logo. You may recognize. I've done a couple different videos on this. I've done a few different videos on this. Okay? So this is coming from there. This equipment and this equipment that I'm showing you from the exhibition matches Robert Vaughn's equipment with the finger on it. These are all the same. This is Robert Vaughn's. This is Robert Vaughn's. And this matches what I've been showing you guys. Robert Vaughn's. All of this is the same. Whoa. Wait, what? Oh my God, you guys. There's the F is in here too. Oh my God. You guys, this is a perfect match to the blueprint. This comes from the carnival. You guys, the F is there, yes. This comes from the carnival. This is Robert Vaughn's. Let me flip it. Let me flip this thing. I'm telling you, it's all coming full circle. F is facing up. Oh, wow. Here. Oh, wow. So that picture in the middle, I'm going to get it bigger for you guys, is this. It is a perfect match. I didn't even see that F before. Never saw it. 67. Man, I can't believe I put this shit. I can. I mean, I put this all in the same video today. This little one is easier to see than the big one, because the big one is somewhat faded out. Look at that. And they both have fingers. Look at the strings. You guys, this is so this is so the maroon here with the F, and the F here is under the thumb. And what you see here is carnival. What you see here is Robert Vaughn. See the V, the thin V of maroon. Same thing here. They have nothing to do with each other. See? This is what has been created. This, you're looking at a blueprint of whoever made this for the hands and the fingers. Now, what we're seeing in Robert Vaughn's are the hands and the fingers are coming through, because this is the fake car. Like, this is a hand now that you see in Robert Vaughn's blueprint. In it. Like in it. In the equipment. This is what we're looking at. It's same story, the same elements, the same machine. It's all the same. All of it. Look at Robert Vaughn's side now. There's like a finger with a fingernail. Look how much it's showing. Exactly what you're looking at here, you guys, is the same information that the exhibition is telling me. I'm just telling you that. And the video from the exhibition was from 12 years ago. I mean, this is the exhibition. This here is the same story that they're telling here. I know so. Because this has all the same shapes of information. This is what happens to this dude's face. So just to give you guys a background, when I first saw these first videos that came out with Summer, and they were at the carnival with their parents, this is the group that does the carnivals. This is the group that the first week I said their trucks move the equipment. And I did a video and their trucks were in my video. Remember? They go back to the Appalachian Fairground. They go back to the beginning videos of this ride. This is the ride that Don Wells took with his sons, and supposedly, allegedly, that's Candace standing there with Summer and the boys. I don't know how there could be two boys there when they had two of their sons on the ride. I don't know. The whole thing is messed up, right? But I said this was the ride that if anything was underground, it would be under these rides. And this would be the ride to go to. Yeah, they had another boy with them. When I look closer to that white thing in the front, now understand that the white thing in the front goes to every exhibition, every fair that they do. That thing sits in the front of this ride. Just like that. That, if I were the authorities, this is where I would go look under. I'd start here. I'd start at this ride. And it's dug underground before the carnivals are set up. Like this is underground. And it's hidden beneath the rides. To big business. It's underground. They're going underground. the ground. So LE, if you hear me, it's underground. It's under the ride. So these things are dug from location to location, and these kids could be passed back and forth all day long. All day long. Without seeing it on the top level. You would never see them coming back and forth because they're under here. This is where I started. Underground. So carnivals, but this is a business. It's a business. I'm getting it back because I just saw a V. Yeah, there it is. The white V. And that's what I see here. This particularly, I see it. The white bars, everything makes sense. Everything falls into place here for me. All right here. Meaning that this would be a place for got gone, get gone kids to go to. Or got gone to. And you would never see them walking around. Because they're not. They use this underground thing. You see that? You guys are so sweet. The video always shows, stuff like this stuck in there. This is them looking for Sebastian, I believe. I wanted to show you how odd and weird video is from body cams. I stick with body cam footage a lot. I use them a lot to show you elements of the story. What's so unusual is they're really, really like crystal clear. They're really clear. I think this one is I want to say Sebastian. No, this is, yeah, maybe. I've got a couple of them in here. Anyways, doesn't matter. Look at the elements on the faces. Look at the elements. And ask yourself, how is this possible? How is it possible? If in fact we all do see it in the photo, why? Like, why would we? And what I'm talking about are the elements of the summer moon case. I'm talking about the Idaho 4 elements. I'm talking about elements that appear throughout each and every case that I talk about. always in the leaves. This reminds me of the part where the Idaho 4, the cops walked through just like this. See elements on the back, but it's more so the faces. That are completely covered up. They're very odd videos. You know, you look here at like even the way that the rope is, it just is so confusing to me. Look to the left. Supposed to be someone holding a paper bag. Elements. This is very concerning. You know, you just take each frame. So here I'm showing it to you like this, but like if you were to take each separate frame, take a bunch of frames, right? And put them up here, like I'll crop, let's say I'll just pick like his back. Each time this frame is shown within split seconds of each other, the story is different. Let me show you. Meaning that within seconds, literally within seconds, the complete photo changes its story. Like this. This is within seconds of each other. This information and what's going on in the back of the other one is not the same story, you guys. This one her head is in a white thing with holes. It's the fine details that I'm able to get information and images to tell you that this is very deep. It's ongoing. I'm not really quite sure what's going to stop it, but the authorities at least have to recognize that this shit is in here. And really what they're doing is telling the story of the victims beneath body cam footage. Goes on and on. The information changes. The images show different information. This is within seconds. Look at the information on him. Changes. Shouldn't happen. There was Idaho 4 to the right. Why would we have an Idaho 4 officer with the maroon V on his face, just like I've been showing you all night, the victims with this maroon V? This is what was on the neck, in the back of Dolly Vision. This V. Let me see if I could brighten it. Ooh, I can. This here, keep in mind, this is the Idaho 4 case. I'm going into that other Brian's place, and that's what the cop looks like. And that's what the bottom thing looks like. But let's stay with this. That's what I've been showing you all night. Yeah, that's what it is, the Copacha SWAT. This is their body cam. It's their body cam. This is a little girl that came out of the closet. They found these kids in this closet, but I found her information to be so odd. This is information they showed. It's very odd. Like, this is very odd that they'd show this. That this is the body cam that they showed. I don't get it. The body cam, what bottom line is, the body cam is completely messed up. This is just one more thing I want to a couple more things I'm showing you. This is Zanime. These are Zanime's pictures. I just wanted to get them out there so I didn't lose them, because her photos now are matching up with really important elements. So I just want to actually get them out here so I could find them. That's not worth talking about. Ryan Upchurch again. I don't know why I put this in here. Benny Keys. This is stuff they want to put in here because I didn't find it before. And this just photos that I need to put up here. I don't know why. Okay, so this is what I'm ending the night on. And if you guys could, if you have any more information on this, can you send it to my email, info@wcianetwork.com. This is that Kathy that was interviewed in Tennessee, the boy who they found in the river. This came from the video that was deleted. These faces, I just know that she's connected to Candace. Do all these faces look the same to you? The one all the way to the right comes from Candace's booth she set up for summer. That comes straight from the video. This Kathy over to your right, to your left, is who was interviewed here. You see? These are both These are Kathy's. So that's Kathy Tremblay. This is the same person. This was the video that Justin for All deleted. I think these are the same women. I think these are the same. And she is friends with Candace. And I wonder if that's why it was deleted. Do you guys think those are the same people? Because I just have a feeling now remember, she's got that thing on her face. And there's deep fakes. Right? And this is that one of those things. Aren't these the same women? Now understand that they're going to not look identical at all, because Candace doesn't even look like Candace in this video. But I just find it remarkable that they were in the same thing. This here, ooh, I'm really picking on Ryan Upchurch. So, I don't know which Kathy was, but this is very close. Very close. This here is Ryan Upchurch's stuff from his video to the left. To the right is somebody else's, but that's another one I'm going to talk about later. This is Ryan Upchurch's video to the left. I don't know about this shit. This is very, very interesting to me is what it is. Because these are old videos. These are videos that he doesn't have anymore. Ryan Upchurch went through a process, I should say. I'll call it his own process. And whatever that process was, he had to stop with true crime. But I kept all of the information that he had on true crime and the videos. And a lot of videos have stuff like this in it. And as I'm continuing after 2.5 years, this stuff's getting more interesting by the day. So I'm going to be going over a lot more of these older videos, you guys, than I have ever done before. Because somehow I've got to get one little storyboard together as one. Even though we all know I've been telling the same story, new listeners need to be able to understand what I'm saying. For sure. The Kathy thing is major. me see if I have one more video here. No. No, not any that. Oh, I could end with this one. This is an oldie but goodie.
Nice.
One of the older ones, the Wells house of them lighting firecrackers, supposedly. But these are videos that I like going back to because I see different information. So as I go back to this one, what I see now is the machine all the way to the right. I'm seeing what I just showed you tonight as far as Robert Vaughn's matching. Here it is. Matching the ones from the rides, whatever, the Drew this. I'm losing my words, you guys. Copy. So I now see more of the equipment here. If I turn it, so what it's going to do is tell me that these are like finger cutters as well. Like this has to do with the hand and the fingers, because this is that. It's all the same. It always has been. So now it makes sense why I pulled this video to the side today. Because this is the finger thing. See? Let me take a screenshot. Yep. I could see what's moving on it. Watch down here. Right? Watch these hooks. See how it changes? Watch those hooks. See how they move? See the movement of it? The bright light. See the light? See, that's what you have to do. You have to look at it. Because really what all this is supposed to be is it was Allie lighting a firecracker or a little firework. I kept it like this. See the stairs that go, they're maroon stairs. This is underground. This is important. See? Look in the back, behind it. See the hearts? This is probably part of the sacrifice that they are showing. There's the stick. See, I kept this. I said this was the fire. I always thought this was part of the sacrifice, the fire sacrifice. That's what I always thought. That's what I've always seen here. But even more so tonight. See, here's the string. And the V and the L. There's the heart. Trigger warning, I wouldn't even know it's back here, but this is sacrifice. This is exactly what it looks like. I'm going to go through this a little bit because I want to get pictures. Because I think it's all in here. I do, I think it's all in here. Wow. This is like branding, maybe. So look what's coming out of it. See? So you have to look at the shapes. See the stick going through? That's a stick, you guys. Oh, there's the fingers. Well, see what the fingers are doing? That they always do it just like that. Watch. Aye. See around her hand? See the blood? Here, I'll show you. See the blood? This is underground. And let me tell you something. This is the truth. So there's the machine right back here as well. There's the fingers. That's the machine. Wow. Wait, where is this one? So let's look at this. Wow, I've never really looked at the part that I'm looking at right now. So this is the part that's interesting. The part all the way to the right. This is sacrifice, you guys. I mean, I will have to put this up separately as well, because there's the elements in here are really clear. And I didn't know that this white wrapping is being done during the sacrifice, because that's what they're doing here. This is something with the wrapping of this mesh. It's right. Is this it? See? It's wrapping the heart. It's the heart, and that's the mesh around it. See? There's a child down there. See the child down there? Am I right? The child's getting wrapped like a mummy. You guys. Here's the child. Right here. It's being wrapped with the white stuff. That's how I see it. Like it's being, that's the child. Now let me, you guys, that's the victim. This is, we're looking at the victim. I think you turn it this way. If I turned it this way, we'd be able to see it clearer. Wait, maybe one more. Oh my God, I literally just stopped breathing. I just turned it twice. I just turned it twice. Oh my God. Oh my God, you guys. I turned that twice. That's the victim. Oh my God. It's like their rocking horse. Oh, wow. How crazy is this? You can't make this shit up, you guys. I mean, I couldn't make this up. So I turned it twice. Let's see. Oh my God. You guys, it's the whole entire goddamn sacrifice. This tells the whole story. I just turned it twice. If I were to put all these pictures up here, it makes sense. Tells a whole different story. Same story, but clear. They're wrapped. See, the face is what's on fire. And they're like wrapped on the bottom. Looks like a mermaid. It looks like a mermaid. Wow. Oh, I see the green face in there. All right, I'm getting it. Oh my God, you guys, I'm getting it. Look. How am I going to go to sleep? Look at this. It's right in there. See the green face? You guys, this is what they put in the ground. This is what they put in the ground. It's by plumbing. You guys, it's by the plumbing. Yeah, I have to turn the whole thing. That's the video. That's crazy. Let me see if I could turn this footage twice. So view, edit, rotate to the left, edit, rotate to the left. Okay, file. All right, let me put this one rotated up. Rotated. Okay. I think I have to play this rotated, because it's the only way that I'm going to get a good view with you guys. I can't keep taking these screenshots and turning them, because I think the whole story is here. I mean, the whole story is here. See? All right, let me see if this one's almost saved. Oh, come on. Why is it taking so long? So as that one saves, snap this one. It's a big deal. That is a big deal. I never thought of turning it. Never. Let's see this one. It's like exactly what they do to the victims. See? One eye gets shot out. So it's got 2 more minutes left. It's downloading. And I'm doing it turned. Almost. And then I gotta go to bed. Oh my God. This was way longer than I thought it would be. But this is intense. But this is the story, you guys. This is the story that needs to be told. This is the story that needs to be told. This is a story that no one's telling. You know, they talk about nothing. They don't talk about this. Maybe one day they will. They'll be like, uh-oh, they've got the whole story anyway, so we might as well talk about it. I mean, the people that are in jail right now could talk about it. All right, this one's done. All right, let's get this up. All right. Turned it. Rotated movie.
Nice.
Okay. So we get to watch it turn the correct way now. So this is going to be very interesting, you guys, because never seen it before. What's going to, I think, blow our minds, I could already see that it's going to have every little element that we have talked about in 2.5 years. I could already see, I'm not going to take any screenshots. I'm just going to play it the way I usually do. Here's the V, here's the head, here's the L, someone's pulling, here's a heart, it's this. Here we go. So this is new. I've never played it like this before, you guys. This is going to be the complete sacrifice. I'm watching with you. See the heart, and then you see this silver thing go through it? Turns into these little teeny things. So interesting. Oh my God. How interesting is this? Look. There's like different people, different sacrifice positions. You see the different positions? See the different positions? Different critters. Wow. Oh my God, you guys. Look at this one. Let's see what this one is. See, some of them are so crisp. This one is this. This is so cool. You guys, this is so cool. These are, I don't know what you guys see, but these are little teeny different meanings. It's all of the critters. It's the star, the fish. You're right. The kitties, the lamb. A lot of fish. A lot of fish. Wow, you guys. I'm so happy I got through all of this. These are all the caricatures, see? These are all the little critters that we see. Oh my God, you guys, I'm done. Wow. Oh my God. Wow, I've got some things to review for tomorrow, that's for sure. Yeah, I'll have to review tomorrow because this was a bunch of everything put together in one. All right, you guys. Oh my God, thank you all of your nice words. Oh my goodness. In chat, I love it. Thank you. Water elements. Yeah, I gotta sleep on this. This is a lot of information. Look what's going on here. It's everything. You guys, this is everything. This video is everything. Whew. All right. Muffin Top, thank you. Thank you all for such your nice words. Thank you. Oh my God, I'm gonna get some sleep. Thank you all for being here. Yes, smash that button on your way out, please. And subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Please, please, please do. And I will do a review tomorrow, you guys. This was just so much information. I definitely need a review. All right, you guys. Good night. Have a wonderful one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I couldn't be doing this without you. Good night, guys.